You've worked hard to prepare yourself, and you made it past the written exam. You just received notification that you passed and have been invited to the oral board exam. It's time to start taking a look at what you'll be facing during an oral board. A few people tend to do well in an oral exam because they are outgoing and often very sure of themselves. But most of us will fret and worry over concerns such as, what might they ask me? Or, what if I look bad because I can't intelligently answer the questions? It's important that you understand one thing. In all of my experience as an oral board member, I've learned that there are two kinds of attitudes that people bring into an oral examination. There are those that enter the room with an attitude of, look at me, I'm here, and I'm just going through the motions to get the job. Others come in with a worried look on their face and a fear of failure. Which ones do you think do well and continue on in the hiring process? Of course, it's the second group that I described. Remember how we discussed in my first book, The Firefighter Badge, that attitude is everything? You need to know that attitude can be your worst enemy or your most endearing ally. In looking back on my personal experience as an entry-level or promotional candidate, I recall that the times I did the best were the times that I didn't feel prepared. Not that I hadn't studied long hours in preparing for the exam, but I wanted the position so badly that I just never felt what I did was enough. These were the times that I earned the desired promotion and actually did a lot better than I thought I had. I've watched people walk in and out of an interview with an air of superiority, only to see them fail or end up in a low position on the hiring list. And like I said in my previous book, a lack of preparation or an attitude of indifference will haunt you, even after you've been hired. It will tell on you sooner or later, I promise you. The candidate that is concerned enough to be really worried about their performance will always be the stronger person because they want the job more than anything else. They've given up everything, including their social life, to study and train, knowing that one day they'll be working in that new position and, best of all, earning a much better wage. In the next chapter, we'll take a look at a number of questions that may be asked during an oral board examination. Look them over and apply them to yourself. Figure out how you would answer them. Could they have multiple answers? Is more than one of the answers correct and/or applicable to the situation being presented? Study them, break them down, and restudy them. Don't fail to research any aspect of the question's implications and probabilities. Make them a part of your thought process. You'll be glad you did.